Shout out to my one viewer. We both know who you are. Now let's see if I remember what I was doing. That one setting I changed did not make things better. Let me just turn that back down. Then again, maybe that's too little. Maybe like 25% could be a thing. That's still too much. 5 then. Maybe. Let's try this and see how it feels. Now. Should do this.
Need them soon enough.
Hopefully the way up is somewhere here. Yeah, maybe this was the way. Maybe.
The scrapes.
Now what? Change to high impact arrow and that's those guys sorted. You know what? It's a tough call. Maybe like put it at 1%.
Day 12. As we watched the booster arc up into the night sky, riding a pillar of flame, you took my hand, squeezed it, and said, "You have written the story of our family across the stars."
Right, now I'm starting to remember that
I can guess why there was a vantage here.
weren't we the situation with the Nora is supposed to be somewhat urgent. But I think we'll grab that as well, and I think it's faster to just Okay, maybe not this horse. That's probably a bad idea, but... to climb this side. So we have to fight these bastards. So, gonna have to fight a bunch of these assholes. Ooh, don't knock me off. Oops. Oops. Ow. That was no good. Let's go around this way. Gee. Take care of that asshole. Can get up this, right? Yes. Oops. Turn around. There we go. Take that. And this for good measure. If the flower isn't up here, I'm gonna be very upset. Yeah. Luckily it is.
Now, what were you doing out here?
So. That clears this area. And then we want to go help the Nora, because we have a soft spot for those people, even though they are assholes. So I guess we'll just teleport to the closest one. Okay, can I go to this? can go to the gate. Guess we're expecting a battlefield, maybe? At least we're expecting everything to be very different.
Trees on fire. The embrace. Watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Hey.
And I guess that's...
These guys are supposedly weak to fire, I think. What happens if I give you this? Come on. Well, so we can now take corrupt
fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Head on. That's pretty cool.
Fenora, may I stand here? Anything to protect the embrace. The gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Well, maybe. Or maybe Hades has detected a problem. Ooh. Deathbringer. On level.
One of us.
this one week? Parts of it this week to fire. Oh man.
We're under attack.
These guys
Anyone
were
see anything?
not Nora.
Get ready for the shadow sting.
Low and quiet does it. There's Cradle. Race to the ground.
Oops, that thing has good eyes. Don't want anyone else joining us. Oh. See what this does. And we struck one of those overheats venting thing. Where can I strike it? Holy moly. Not one more of those assholes, come on. Or maybe you're not supposed to kill everything here.
Here they come.
More weak points? Okay.
Can't brace. It's devastated. For years, this was my entire world. It can be destroyed in hours.
Yeah, this doesn't look,
No bird song.
doesn't look good.
I've never heard the embrace so quiet. So dead.
Just gonna make sure those are the same so I don't get confused by having waypoints take me to different locations. Don't think I need to fight the Deathbringers.
Never know when I might need these.
Yeah, probably soon. The way
What was that?
Oops. Oopsie.
Unleash them!
fighting the machines. That's interesting. Well, who am I supposed to shoot here then? Maybe whoever is winning?
She's gone.
Shite. So, heavy attack doesn't work on my computer, I feel like. Oh no, I have to do all of this? Holy moly. Okay. I'm gonna try and avoid that this time.
Look out!
On these two. Like, if it'll let me avoid those two, that would be nice. Or this part.
They're still looking.
If I hide in this bush, maybe? Okay. So I can avoid that part. Actually, I can probably avoid this fight as well. I kinda wanna fight though, but
I can get out of this.
I also want the story to progress. Should have been watching the gauge more closely, but
Where's that shot from?
two worked, I suppose. These slightly heavier guys, you would want to do a
I'm coming for you,
silent strike on, that would be better.
Calm.
Search.
Same mistake as I did last time. Gotcha. So a solid headshot will take them out. That's also pretty good information to have. Maybe if I climb up here, I can just take pot shots at them. Highly doubt they can follow me this way. those. He's still hostile. Oopsie.
Where is she?
Clearly some confusion here.
Where did she go?
Right here, asshole.
There.
Dying there annoys me greatly, but it is what it is. Also happy that the game actually starts to get to a point where they will kill you
It's devastated.
if you're not
For
careful.
years, this was my entire world. It can be destroyed in hours.
Their bloody corruptor. That's a lot of dudes also. Well, if I take out that thing, everything else will be child's play, I think. There's two of them though. I have to contend with that. Come here, buddy.
You got anything better to do?
Wait. Let's see, let's make some more of these. No. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this isn't the time to conserve resources, I guess. I see you turning red over there. Now what do we got?
Stay on your toes.
Phew, that sounded close.
Where's that shot from?
Yeah, where is it from? I need to zoom.
About to get loud.
Ooh, he saw me. Well, that worked out. This sounds very much like a machine as well. What is making that noise? There it is. It's probably what's making the noise. Way up there. Dude. Corrupted Thunderjaw. It's making a lot of noise.
More clips. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
That's right! Bring down the mountain! You dug your own graves, Nora! You'll be buried in there!
That thing is gonna be trouble.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For
What?
the
For
kids!
our mother!
We're gonna fight now?
Varl and Sona,
Wait,
they're still
well,
alive.
that's not where I was, but okay.
The corruption will not take hold!
How do I fight that? It's weak to tear?
To the tainted earth, demon! May the goddess remember!
Well, let's take off its components, I suppose.
Bring down
Holy
the
moly.
demon! Destroy it!
Let's try these instead. See how it responds.
Strike it down!
Seems like you can set it on fire.
Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
Bring down the demon!
No, no. I think I'm on the wrong side of the battlefield here. Let me just grab this.
The corruption will not take hold!
Okay, it's really chasing me. Oops.
Back to the tainted earth, demon! Taking the high ground!
Just wanna...
Faithless and forsaken, die!
Stop chasing me.
May the goddess remember!
And shoot the tail off.
Strike it down!
And we should definitely set it on fire again.
The corruption will not take hold!
I mean, if you're gonna chase me,
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
exactly.
May the goddess remember!
That looks like a nice place to hit it.
Faithless and forsaken, you will die! Faithless and forsaken, you will die!
I feel like these do a shit ton of damage.
Back to the tainted earth, demon!
What about shooting it in the head? No. I have that target on
Destroy
top.
it.
Ooh.
Bring down the demon!
One more good shot. Maybe not. Maybe not even a good one.
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we would die.
Stocking up?
I'm sure there's a much better way to do this. Cool robot though.
Aloy, your deeds reenact the old stories. Another metal devil struck down upon the slopes. If you hadn't returned, the tribe would have been lost.
Sure.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
Yeah, I don't think
see.
we're done.
So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that.
Yeah, although
Tell me
I
about the
kind of
attack.
skipped a
What
couple
happened?
of
They
Deathbringers
struck
back
from the
there,
east.
but
Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
Yes.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure. But I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
The mountain. Tripcaster traps are so good. Anyway. Oops.
Never thought I'd see the day. She looks the part of a true Nora.
Just gonna explore a bit. Maybe not now. We'll do it later. Let's stay with the story. Wait. Oh, it was Creed Brave. Ah, okay.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Which one was Teb?
There.
Resh.
I knew you would survive. I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Is that all you have to say?
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
He's pretty fucking useless, dude.
You should speak to the matriarchs. They're waiting.
In a moment. I meant to ask you some things.
Of course.
I should speak to the High Matriarchs.
Already went
Yes.
through that.
They're waiting for you.
Hello, ladies.
Aloy, so, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done?
By the will
With
of all
arrows?
Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Just
She
ignore
is a
these
curse
idiots.
made flesh. She will be the end.
Excuse me.
Aloy.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
See you later, primitives.
To Nividia, Cradle 9, Route 1.
I see you're
We're
inside.
clone baby.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
Pretty
I
sure
never stopped.
this will prove nothing that we are Sobek's clone baby. Or do they have another interesting twist for us?
So these are... So this was it?
Where you were born.
But why?
Spawning task complete. Cool. This feels a bit Matrix inspired, in a good way.
These look like... cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those... things, the multi-servitors. They took care of them.
There was no one else.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, 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 in time.
Guess the multi-servitors had some trouble.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass.
Broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Seem to be somewhat of a bunch of idiots, but
someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
Code for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place exactly?
the Lyceum.
Dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Priority access for Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Let's hope. Whoa.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
What?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if... Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. you will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument.
Don't do this,
Manufactured by a
Sailor.
machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Thank you, Silence.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alufia 9. Route 1 access unsealed.
Huh? Could I? Well, you could, but I guess that was bad because it's not where we're going either. Okay.
This is going to be interesting.
Well, you don't have to tell those primitives jack shit.
Aloy, forgive.
Shut up.
Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try, anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
I guess they wrote that decently.
The murderers tried to destroy us, but we, Nora, endured. They are the ones who will be forgotten.
Or if there's any point to talking to these...
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me, said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I bet it's also kind of a short one.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border. Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Ross did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
Your religious rules are bullshit.
Then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay. I guess it can't hurt.
No, but it's also the air guitar helping.
Have faith in the goddess. The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
Enra.
In all my years, I have never seen anything like that.
And she was changed. Aloy, how did you do that? You entered the heart of the mountain. Seems you have a special role to play in events. The goddess favors you.
I've never seen anything like that.
Blessing made flesh.
Of course.
Destroy the corruption that still
I'd never been
spreads through
inside the
world.
sacred mountain. Until now.
The killers will be forgotten by the goddess. None of their deeds will live on in her.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
The goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
It's about as stupid as they get.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Shush, Arana. She's the...
We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
Just as All Mother struck down the middle, her anointed will cleanse the land of corruption.
Now I see it is no wonder that you saved Nakoa. You, Aloy, are favored by the goddess.
That the mountain was her mother.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Well.
Right.
We're not gonna break their superstition and religion now, I suppose. Maybe later.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safe Lansra.
Tirsa's just...
Right, we already went through this. See you
I'll
in Meridian.
be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Ha, nice. With some salt. Kind of deserve that.
Did you go inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
All Mother Mountain opened.
Yeah, you are pretty useless.
She is All Mother's blessing made flesh. She will destroy the corruption that still spreads.
There's still corruption loose in the world, but it will be cleansed. The anointed will see
Is there a
that.
point to going this way?
She will lead us on All Mother's path.
What is this door, for example? Wow. This looks suspicious. But obviously I'm not the first one going through here. Ooh.
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient armor I found.
That's neat.
She will protect us. She is our anointed.
The anointed will wash all signs of corruption away.
Oh my god. Hocus pocus. I guess there's nothing. Guess I'm glad I spent that time exploring. But enough's enough.
Pay for their desecration.
And I think this part has gone on long enough. So I'm just gonna find a good save spot. Oop, someone turned on the lights. I wonder if they just pulled back all their Deathbringers and Corruptors when the Thunderjaw was destroyed. That's pretty much the last thing I'll try and find out, and then actually no, I'll save that for next